Welcome to Warwickshire Open Studios Art Weeks at Home. I'm Melissa and my small business is called Melissa's Melting Pot. I'll be showing you how to make a fused glass suncatcher based on the theme A Trip to the Coast using my fused glass at home kits, which is just here. This is the fused glass at home kit that I designed during lockdown. So here is an example of a piece that I've made using the kit. I'm also going to demonstrate making a different shaped piece, but this is obviously a coaster or a picture. So let's have a look inside. I've got different frits. This is what we use when we're designing in glass. So it's little tiny chopped up pieces of glass, shards of glass. So I've got red, yellow, orange, green and blue. I've also got some stringers, so that's little glass threads. I've got some glass glue. I've popped in my little business card and also some instructions and some frequently asked questions that I think I've covered most questions, but if you do find yourself wanting to have a go, then, and you know, I haven't covered one of the questions that you've got, then just get in touch. So that's everything that comes in the kit. I'm going to use one of these to make a seascape on a heart. So first step is to find myself a tool that I can apply the glue with. So I've got a little paintbrush. You can use a lolly stick, you could just tip the glue out. I'm going to use a paintbrush for now. Like this. And I'm going to pop on a line that is going to be my horizon. Just here in the glue. Like that. This is all the glue is going to do, is it's just going to make sure that the glass has some friction, something to stick to, and it isn't going to go everywhere, because there is the huge possibility when you are using glass that it can go everywhere. So I'm going to start out with some glue, and this glue has actually got a mixture of different kinds of glue. So it's got lots and lots of different kinds of glue. Can you see there? That make up the mixture. I do that so that you have a little bit of choice. So I'm just going to start and just use my fingers. If something goes where I don't want it to, then I'm going to use the paintbrush end, or you could use some tweezers. There are lots of different tools that you could use to move things around, but a lolly stick or just the end of a tool would be absolutely fine. So I'm just going to glue this on in a line like this, and this is going to be the start of my C. I've had a lot of people ask me what it looks like when it's fully fused. I'd like it to keep a little bit of texture, so I'm not going to put it on for a full fuse, which is what this one has had. This has had a full fuse, so it's all smooth, and you can see it's all kind of come out, whereas this is another piece of mine, which you can see it's got a lot of texture to it. So this has been in for a tack fuse or a contour fuse, and it means that you can keep that texture there. So I've done my design now, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to dab on a little bit more glue so that I know that it's all going to hold and stay in its spot where I want. What I want is I want it to not move when I pick it up. All that means is that I need to make sure that it's properly stuck together before I can pop it in the kiln. You don't always need to do this, but because I'm demoing one of the kits, I'm doing it because this is a step that you will need to take. If I was just creating something to go straight in the kiln, then because it hasn't got to travel anywhere, I wouldn't be gluing it necessarily like this. So, there we go. So, I'm going to wait for the glue to dry, and then I will be ready for it to go straight into the kiln, and I'll give you a little closer look as well. There you go. So next I'm going to grab my piece and I'm going to pop it onto the kiln shelf, and I am going to pop it into the kiln, and I'm going to use a contour fuse so that I get some of that texture from all the frit, and we will check on it tomorrow. So it's been in the kiln overnight, it's come right down to temperature, so now it's only at 29 degrees, and it did go all the way up to 770 degrees. And let's have a look. Take out the kiln shelf to have a look at our piece. So we've kept that texture that we wanted. Here we go, this is it in the garden. So there you go, that is how you make a fused glass suncatcher from start to finish. Thank you for watching.